You are listening to CJSW 90.9 FM in Mohkinstsis. My name is Miguel Venexen, and you are tuned into another episode of Behind the Boards. The show is a deep dive into the science and magic of music production, the art of sampling, and the ever-changing flow of songwriting. We'll have some guests along the way. Enjoy. I'm here with Calgary's own Ricca Razor Sharp. We have a guest in the studio. Ricca, how you doing today?
I'm great. It's good to see you personally, and it's also good to be here at CJSW.
I agree. Great to see you. Great to be here. It is May of 2025, and what does that mean? What does May mean?
What does it mean to me?
To you.
Well, besides from another trip around the sun, for me, it also means that it's time for a new album.
Time for a new album. So which year how many albums is this now consecutively every year released in May?
This is my sixth straight May. The
Love
first
it.
one being May 2000 during the pandemic, and then this is the sixth one.
Okay, good. Awesome. Well, great. We did it last year. We did it right here on Behind the Boards at CJSW 90.9 FM, and we listened to the whole album, and we talked about it, and I had a lot of fun doing that, and I heard that you were coming out with this new album again, and of course I wanted to do it again, but this time it's a longer album.
Yes, I just got carried away. It's 60 full minutes of music.
That's crazy. I was laughing to myself saying you went 1999 on us here with 16, 18 tracks and an hour of music. So I hope you have CDs to go along with it, because that just lines up. So so with that said, we're going to dive in. So let's just jump right in. I think if I know you well enough, you have an intro song and then it goes to another. I think what we'll do is we'll play two songs at a time and then we'll talk about them.
Okay, great.
All right. Is there anything you want to intro about the intro, or does the music speak for itself?
Just listen to the sample and see if you hear it later.
Ooh, okay. I like that. All right, hit us up.
Ricca, 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 coming in like and the crowd goes wild.
Old school MC player, say what's up when you see me round town. Rock a, you don't know who it is. Rock a house party, rock a house party. Turn up the bass. Let's start this party quickly. Rock a house party. Like feast your eyes on this like Rick Rude.
Coming in like and the crowd goes wild.
Here's my record about rapping, singing, living, thinking, chilling, drinking, humility, bragging, rapping about feelings, cronies, homies, partying and chilling. These are Gemini Jams. I got tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales of bitter defeats, rattleless, glorious comebacks and prevails. I'm a winner, baby. So why don't you tap me up? Come on, chat me up. Don't pass me up. I'm queuing a comeback. That's what's up. I'm trending up. Best friending up. better than this, I'm ending up. I gives a fuck about fame and fortune. Forget the Joneses, not important. Don't ask Kardashian, that's the past. I'm living in the mission aftermath. After that, well, who knows? I'll go where the good Lord says to go. I'll say it, yo. There's still some that I continue to grapple with. Still progress, still stay sharp. Still a hot mess, still kick hard bars. I got tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales of bitter defeats, rattle this glorious comebacks and prevails. Still the old school modern male, usually pass but often fail. Above the fray, beyond the pale, sexier than a chip and tail. A bit overweight even for this height. Ask around, I'm aight. Dope energy like a midnight flight. Beats are cool, my life show tight. All week long I be writing copy. My style is crisp even when it's sloppy. I make a stink face and no one can stop me. Even when I'm broke, girls call me Big Poppy. My rhymes are gorgeous. I can't get a shrink cause I can't afford it. It's not important. I'm pregnant with dopeness. I can't afford it. I got tales and tales and tales and tales. Tales and tales and tales of bitter defeats. Rattle this glorious comebacks and prevails. I got tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales galore. I guess I'll keep on keeping on to see what is in store. Therapy, I'ma go out beering. My homies are scattered and child rearing. I am the rap game Helen Mirren. Jesus, take the wheel, I'm finished steering. What I'ma do though? I gotta figure it out, but still ain't got a clue, yo. Life goes so fast, yet it's too slow. Sometimes got me feeling like Trudeau. It's alright, see. Couple years back we split with our wifeys. Then again, he's kinda unlike me, cause I still got a job and my friends still like me. Maybe you got tails. Maybe you're broke but not for sale. Maybe you're just hanging on. If that's the case, sing the song. I got tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales and tales of bitter defeats. Rattle this glorious comebacks and prevails. I got tales and tales and tales and tales, tales and tales galore. I guess I'll keep on keeping on to see what is in store.
All right, thank you. Thank you for playing the first two tracks. Appreciate that. We heard the intro, and then we heard Tales and Tales and Tales and Tales. Reminds me of, and I know you love this era, early 90s golden era hip hop.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Cool.
Good. Yeah, because that's definitely the vibe I'm getting on that with the, specifically, I suppose it's that horn sample, you know?
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, very, very, very much a part of that.
I was like catching that, pinky ring, Uzi.
Oh, right.
Like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not on that same level, but it's that same vibe. Good break beat, a good horn sample.
Yes. And I should disclose that this is, I told you, but I'm going to tell the listeners, this is my first time hearing this album, although you did provide a link to an advanced copy, so thank you very much. But I didn't have time, and then I thought to myself, okay, do I squish in and rush a listen, or do I actually just let it fly live at the time? So I went with the latter, obviously, and I'm hoping I don't think I'll regret it. I'm not hoping I don't regret it. I don't think I will. So I'm liking what I'm hearing, and I'm liking to hear it fresh and live on the spot, along with the listeners. And this is actually airing on the day of your release. Yeah. So you have a release. What date is it coming out?
Well, that'll be Friday, May 16th, as I always do on the Friday of May Long Weekend.
Right.
I want people to just remember me as the May Long Weekend guy.
Right. And last year's album was called Victoria Day, which was amazingly clever. And this one's Gemini Jams, which also, we don't have a ton of time to talk, so I apologize. I know I'm going off, but Gemini Jams, I assume, is because you're Gemini.
Yeah. And also, my niece, who was born the day after my 41st birthday, she drew this pattern. And I'm like, can I use that as my cover art? It's just kind of just trippy thing. She's like 8. or
Nice.
she'll be 8 next
Yeah.
week. And it just felt like a cosmic deal, so I went with Gemini Jams.
Cool. Wow. Well, that is something that not every 8-year-old in Nova Scotia has on her resume. So, congrats to her.
Yeah. Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's keep it moving here because, I'm just going to blab all day if we don't. So, what have you got for us next?
Okay, well, this song is called For the Whole World.
Okay.
And I don't know, it's a good vibe song.
All right. Let's check it out.
Yo, yo, yo,
No doubt.
yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo, get the picture. Yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo,
Boss, my name's not Hugo, but a boss. Hit you with the sauce, 1, 2, and we're off. Pish posh, I had it backwards like crisscross. A kiss off, make a wish, stop like lip gloss when the mic's on, Rick's on. I get off like Rene Paradis when I kick off. Hip hop versus chew what I bit off. The TikTok MC's lip off. I'm like a pissed off Rick Ross. I give a hip toss and a pin. Do what I do just to win in the biz. Someone said I had bridge. I had to Google what it is. I was pleased. Please me, love me do. My beats are always fat. I'm a somewhat chubby dude. 25 years of interest has accrued. Feast your eyes on this like Rick Rude. Is it bliss? I'd rather give a hug than a diss. I don't want to shove, I want to kiss. If I play a hunch, I strike it rich. But I am my own friend to myself. I guess it is what it is. I'm a flirt. For appetizers, I'll have a dessert. Life's a party or a parfait. I'll have the works till I burst at the seams. Work for the team. Work for my dreams. Hurt for my schemes. That's love.
yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo, get the picture. Yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo,
We built this city on rock and roll, still down with O'Grady and Grassy Knoll. Raw fan, Bruiser, and the whole lot crew. I'm the meat and potatoes and the whole lot stew. Say what's up when you see me round town. I'm out, searching for something that can't be found. Life, sometimes I make myself proud. It's a comedy of errors, mistakes are still allowed. Thinking back to the days when I was still young. Good place, good folks, that's what I'm from. I try to stay fine as kind while I have my fun. Shine light till the job is done. If I knew what it meant, I almost forget. I try to make people glad that we met, but I'm still not above a little push and shove. Even though I grow hard, I try to stay real and show love.
yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo, get the picture. Yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo,
Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Oh yeah, that sounds cool.
yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo, get the picture. Yo, for the whole world.
No doubt.
Yo,
Silent profiling, rap flair. Limousine riding, rap flair. Flying, kiss stealing, rap flair. Wheeling and dealing, rap flair. Styling, profiling, rap flair. Limousine riding, rap flair. Flying, kiss stealing, rap flair. Wheeling and dealing, rap flair. Smiling.
The whole world smiles with you. So if I smile every day, then come what may, at least I'ma have a big crew. Yo, posse in effect, 1, 2, mic check. Audible intelligence, still catch rack. You know how Lou do? Nothing but a king thing. He's got more bucks than a stripper in a G-string.
Buck 1, buck 2, buck 3. King Louis AI, we're live and uncut. So what's the scenario going on in here? Ricca blast the stereo while I kick it in the ear. Wow, how you like us now? I'm hailing from Cowtown, the West here's wild. Do you wanna get your team knocked around in the first round? Lyrically we're a force, let's record and write it down.
Coming in like I don't care. Ricca wanna
some flair, so woo! There you go. Who knew Wiser Cook could strut and flow in a jewel-studded robe and drop an elbow off the top rope like my name was Macho. Man, what style, what charisma, what a smile. I flash my pearly whites and the crowd goes wild. Rocking with my crew, taking it back to 92. You best protect your neck, yeah, can I get a? So what you want, yeah, think they want effects. Audible intelligence, master architects. Checking out the honeys, yeah, think she's kinda fly. But she keeps on passing me insane in the brain cause I wanna get high. And it was a good day and now you know why.
They say dress for the job you want, not for the job you got. Well, I dress for the job of hip-hop, all rock, mic drop, MC God. Check out my mindset, shine like a prime one-time Ralph Kleinjack. Been drinking, backyards and kitchens, bonus Cape Sable Island and Mission.
Just listen, it sounds like bacon sizzling. I put asses in the seats and turn the heat up till the crisp and cooked. Fried, serving this meal. You can be the Peggy now, let me hear you squeal. Now how does that feel? You can be the baby face and I'll be the heel. I'm the real deal and maybe that's why they all get jealous and they call me bad guy. They can't quite tell if it's fake or real life. Everybody's got advice until they're getting piled dry to the mat, the canvas. I've been through it all. I've been so screwed I should move to Montreal. I've been so booed I'm a ghost in the wall of the Hall of Fame. I bet they all know my name. It's why Zeka, 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 why Zeka.
He was once a thug from around the way. Ooh-wee. I came up from the streets of Dover, sipping 40. East Coast, West Coast, the Volley. All right now, I'm a little more mature, still sipping in my 40s. But one thing's for sure, I'm never giving up on writing up a little rhyme, cause music makes me high.
Back to the grill, taking it back to the basics. Rockin' shell toes with the big fat laces. Faceless, like a ghost face killer. High in line, no one can get iller. So people, are you with me on the left or the right? Getting tight all night, out of sight on the mic, It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and
Styling, profiling, rap flair. Limousine riding, rap flair. Flying, kiss stealing, rap flair. Wheeling and dealing, rap flair. Styling, profiling, rap flair. Limousine riding, rap flair. Flying, kiss stealing, rap flair. Wheeling and dealing, rap flair.
Wow. That's our friend King Lou. Oh, wait, I'm coming in hot.
That was okay.
He sent that, like, I isolated that track and I texted him. I said, I'm about to make the final mix. Can I just isolate that at the end? And he didn't text me back for like 3 hours. And I'm like, it's in.
It's in. Yeah. It's mixed. It's done. Damn. Wow, that was a heater. That sounded like a lot of fun.
That was fun. Like, I mean, you recognize those voices. That's Iron Lion, Wiseker, and King Lou. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And in a case of blinking, you missed it. Wiseker in there says, Ricca wanted some flow. So that was from the intro. That was what I was talking about.
Oh, damn.
That was on the
intro. Okay. Yeah, I missed that. Damn it.
I missed it. Yeah.
Anyway, did you notice I didn't curse? It's because we're playing radio edits.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that a lot. I think that, first of all, unpopular opinion, I think radio edits can be better than the versions with swears. And some people don't agree. I just think it's funner to have creative edits. And that's what you've done here.
Well, you urged me to do that.
I did. And I mean, I'm not sure if I urged you, but you asked.
You said it was a good
suggested, idea. Yeah, because... Yeah, I mean, I think that is what's going to encourage radio play because why not? And because, sometimes some shows, it doesn't matter as much, but some shows can't really have cursing because of the time. And,
sure, yeah.
So I think it's a good idea. And speaking of that, well, both of those I think are definitely contenders for major CJSW airplay, in my opinion. I know that you are popular around the station, and it has nothing to do with me. It's everything to do with the reputation you've built over the years as being a consistent local artist that makes fun songs and great music. So, I just want to go on the record and say that. But both of those two songs, For the Whole World, and Rap Flair, definitely are giving off heavy rotation vibes to me. For the Whole World, I loved that vocal sample in the hook that you made. The medley of vocal samples that you used to create that hook. I thought it was really well done, really well produced. Also, I'll just make a note, because I'm just making quick notes and quick comments. The beatbox bridge was really cool and unique too. I think that was a nice touch, just to kind of give that break, that break between the hooks.
Spill
and
my
verses.
secrets?
Yes,
came out of
please.
some freestyle YouTube thing that I found of Old Dirty. And he's
wow.
Old Dirty's just in some, outside some concert or whatever, like boom, chicka.
Cool.
I'm like, okay, that's going in.
Awesome. Well, it really worked well. I wasn't sure, I was going to say, oh, did you do that? But I'm glad it didn't. Honestly, Old Dirty is, you can't beat that. And I didn't even know he beatboxed, but I think everyone does when they've drank a 40 like, Old Dirty. And that was just to loop back. Wow, those King Lou vibes at the end where he's channeling his Old Dirty, which he always has over the years. And, super fun. And yeah, also, I gotta say, Weisiger killed that first verse when he came in flowing. I was like, what is going on here? Like, he was strutting with that woo.
Yeah, Weisiger is like late career super renaissance, or hopefully not late career, but you know what I mean.
Sure.
Like and wasn't he like one of the top artists of the year for CJSW?
Yeah, he was actually. He was the number one played I can't remember what category it was. Maybe hip hop electronic, or I can't remember which ones they get put into together. But yeah, he was number one, which was amazing, and I was so proud of him. And
it couldn't happen to a nicer or more like diversely talented kind of guy.
Very true, and that's the one thing I'll say is that the categories, kind of some of those albums, like he released that album in 2024. That was The Scarecrow, and it wasn't a hip hop album. Really, and that got really heavy airplay, so it kind of was like, oh, is this, but it doesn't matter. He still released, I think, 3 albums that year, and they all got.
Well, he's like Magic Kid, because either one of them, they're going to release whatever they want to release, and it'll be good.
Totally. Definitely.
I mean, throw
like
King
that.
Lou into that too with Stellar Door.
True. Good point. Yeah, that's a good point, right? These are names that people may recognize from the airwaves. King Lou, that we keep talking about, and that was doing that vocal acapella at the end, is actually like an ambient artist as well.
I don't think that's spilling any beans. I don't think he's like Banksy or anything with his Stellar Door, is he?
No, but I just mean, like, people don't know that that's the same character, and there's nothing wrong with that.
So the guy who chills you out with the Stellar Door is
exactly, which is amazing. It shows the versatility, and that's something that happens, I think, a lot as we go. So, continuing on, what have we got next?
Okay, I'm just going to play 2 songs, and then I'm not even going to say the title, because kind of getting to the chorus is part of the adventure on this one. So.
Okay, all right, I like it. Let's hit that.
But they make such a racket. Day and night, I'm just trying to hack it. I used to think that it was so exciting, and now I shut the window, but I still hear them fighting. Now they want me to move into their home. I need a polite way to just say no. Our home's got troubles and it might go broke, but at least it's ours, and that's no joke, no.
Lake Park, Times Square, and Hollywood Boulevard, the Grand Ole Opry, everything in between. I've been to Mardi Gras down in New Orleans. I love the hip hop and the rock and roll, baseball, Coca-Cola, and the Super Bowl. It's a fun place to go. You're great friends, but I like America, but I don't want to be it. They got a plan, but I ain't trying to see it. We fight amongst ourselves, but we up here agreeing. We might love America, but we don't want to be it. No, no. I'm not dumb. The world's a dive bar and we under the gun. If I was prime minister, I'd do some things different. I never said it was perfect, this country we live in. Perhaps we can reach a new understanding. Maybe we can stop taking it for granted. So let's get our ass in gear before it gets too late. Cause I'm in a state thinking this ain't a state. I like America, but I don't want to be it. They got a plan, but I ain't trying to see it. We fight amongst ourselves, but we up here agreeing. We might love America, but we don't want to be it. No, no, no. We ain't the 51st nothing. No, 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 no.
Awake and take it, don't fake it, night slayer. Stay face to face and fight weighings, dayin'. Tip scales in my favor, crowd favorite. Known to stack paper, no vacations, all vacant. Motivation, game for all stages. Mike blazing, almost famous. Penny lane dollars raining. Cased in Caucasian, laced in black angels. No days wasted, no race baiting. Praising all nations, raised by syncopation. Thinking haste, speaking patience. Dream adjacent, script sacred. Scheming greatness through ink pages. Bleed cadence, crown taking. Every statement destroys. Face it, pave ways through past frustrations, tenacious, steps engraved in trophy cases, not complacent, no replacements, flow contagious, sick and dangerous, station, got legends waiting, top spot taken, snake.
Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Ain't nobody gonna set us on a decline. Like any wicked rap singers would, we stars drop bars from Mission to Inglewood, from swamps to bayous, dungeons to dance floors, snaky sometimes. I'm a little Ruth Langmore, like Bangor. I'm mainly game to be Calgary famously. Like Paulie, I'm dangerously. Whether Timbos or Shoutouts, laid back stealth flows like bows and elbows. 30-some years ago, I learned to rap Dre Day. Now I'm more popular than Payday. Beat my record on the 16th May Day. Remember those fundraisers we kicked on MCA Day? Kick it like Pele. No false starts, all hard. More fun than golf carts. The right angles like chalk lines at ballparks. With more starters than startups and bargains at Walmart. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Ain't nobody gonna set us on a decline. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Tough mind, sharp climbs, clear eyes. Ain't nobody gonna set us on a decline.
Nice. That's an MC cut.
Yeah.
Vocals.
That was Sabo Forte,
Yes, featuring Sabo Forte.
a.k.a. Roby Stoddart, who people will know. I mean, he was in the hip-hop crew Blist with the late, great Tron. And Roby's not really rapping so much anymore, but I talked him into coming over one night, and that song was a result. So
Well, he doesn't sound rusty at
No,
all.
that's what I said.
Like, yeah, wow. That first verse was really, that was awesome. And then you came in and bounced it off. I like that. I like the chopped sample too in that, that really like almost there's points at the very beginning, it plays naked, just a sample of the guitar. And then later it plays again with just the drums. And like, I like it with the drums because it fills it out, but I also really like that space that is in the really hard cut samples. So.
Every year when I go sample hunting, I have a folder. Like I have different folders for different little snippets, and one is always called Muggy, and it's like this is something Muggs would have put on to like the early Cypress or House of Pain type of cuts.
Nice.
And so like when I hear that kind of like greasy kind of guitar, like a banner,
right,
that's what makes me think of
nice. Yeah, I could. That's definitely giving off Cypress Hill first album type vibes.
Well, that's some of my favorite stuff ever. So
yeah. And speaking of samples, the one right before, I did like that track. I obviously love the concept and the message that you're giving. But about the production, I'm gonna take a stab here.
yes, please.
Was that? I don't even know if this. I wrote it down and I'm like, is this even what I mean? Is it Do the Bear Claw?
Oh, do the Bearcat.
Bearcat.
There is Bearcat in there. There's 3 main samples, and they're all Canadian. And one is Dave Wilcox, Do the Bearcat.
Yes.
Absolutely,
yes,
you're right.
Yes. Not Bear Claw. My apologies.
Do the Bear Claw. Bow, bow, bow,
All right,
bow,
good.
bow.
I think. Wait, did you sample that before?
I don't think so.
No?
But I've always loved that song.
Okay, maybe I just know it from you or something like that. Because is he from Nova Scotia?
We did a David Wilcox sample on
Causeways
Causeways
and Sea Trains.
But it wasn't that song.
Okay. Maybe
I think he's a Winnipeg treasure.
Okay, maybe I knew of him from that sample, the Causeways and Sea Trains one, and then maybe like looked at what else he had, and that was, I think, his number. Like
that was his, his radio jam. For
right.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That makes sense.
Or among them anyway. Probably his best known.
Right. And yeah, great track. I liked it. It was like there's a bluesy feel to it. And I do want to comment. I didn't really, like you said, I said earlier, this is my first listen. The third verse, I believe, the beat transitions. It shifts a little bit. It kind of like moves away from the loop that it had into like a little bit of a longer one or something. And it changed the vibe a little bit. And I really appreciated that from a production standpoint, and I think it really speaks to your evolution as a producer. Because for a long time, for listeners who don't know, Ricca was a vocalist. He was a rapper, MC, vocalist in live bands, and would just do that, right? Like write and perform vocals. And now you've stepped into this production role where all of these beats are made by you yourself, and recorded by you as well. This is the 6th album you've done, and on Mayday, and it's showing. It's showing.
Well, I'm over here basking in it because you were like my producer Yoda, you and Mantra Kid both, and you were kind of giving me hints on how to get started and helping me like get over the hump. And so now to like have you talking good about my production just makes me, it's a happy life moment.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way, and it's 100% from the heart. So great work. And where are we at? We're what, 2, 4, 6, 8 tracks in? We're 6 tracks in. Okay,
we're doing
all right.
We're paced pretty well.
We're pacing. Let's.
Yeah, okay. Well, this next 2 track, the first one is about live music in general, and the second one is about a specific venue here in Calgary. So why don't I just get at it?
All right, let's hit
Let the rhythm hit 'em. Rhythm. Rock the discotheque. Rhythm. Too damage on stage. Let the rhythm hit 'em.
For the hip hop, for the rock shows, DJs, punk bands, baby, all those. For originals and the cover bands, Ricca raises to you and I love it, man. For the players, for the fans, and for the venues, booking them bands in. Respect to where my people at. Keep it going, y'all, cause I'm needing that. Sometimes I go out by myself when ain't nobody going out with me. and I'm bored of sitting at home. So turn up the bass and hit me. You ain't gotta talk all day. Let's start this party quickly. I like singers that sound like lawnmowers. I like singers that sound like Whitney. I need something fresh from my closet. In my old age, still can't stop it. Love it when the DJ drops it. Love to see a drummer that rocks it. If it's hot, let it drop, yo. I'll be checking this till I am a fossil. I need a brewski, I need some nachos, and a woman who's down with the live shows. If it's hot, let it drop, yo. Paint this town Picasso. I need a brewski, I need some nachos, and a woman who's down with the live shows. I need a hook that spreads the gospel. I need a kick drum that sound colossal. That's how it ought to be at the rock show. Let's go.
Let the rhythm handle.
I don't need to see a band at the Dome.
Why not?
Cause the Dome is built for hockey. I'd rather see a band at the PAL, where it's noisy and sweaty and sloppy. When you rockin' in a restaurant and nobody's paying attention, I'm watching you from a bar stool. Might be talking, but I'm still listening. So parents, if your children want to learn how to make that music, it's an art form and a passion. You should probably let them do it. So people of all ages, if you're down with the various crazes, shake your body like you're stunned by tasers, campfires, backyards, and stages. If it's hot, let it drop, yo. Paint this town Picasso. I need a brewski, I need some nachos, and a woman who's down with the live shows. I need a hook that spreads the gospel. I need a kick drum that sound colossal. That's how it ought to be at the rock show. Let's go.
Let the rhythm handle.
At the ship, y'all, I'll meet you there in a bit, y'all. Grab a table, it's on, yo. I'll be there, the last call, y'all. It's a ship, y'all, it's a ship, y'all. Fun for the young and old. Let's go down to the ship, y'all, and let the night unfold. I was at the ship getting raw the night that Bush faced Al Gore. New to town and down to connect with my homie, told some deep facts. There were all these shelves, and all the shelves had books. I stood on a stool to pull one down when I thought nobody looked. And I am not a thief, but on this night I tried to be. The bouncer pointed, put it back, and just rolled his eyes at me. I can't get banned from the ship, yo. I gotta be good at the ship. Cause Bush might have stolen Florida, but I couldn't steal jack shit. At the ship, y'all, at the ship, y'all. I'll meet you there in a bit, y'all. Grab a table, it's on, yo. I'll be there, the last call, y'all. It's a ship, y'all, it's a ship, y'all. Fun for the young and old. Let's go down to the ship, y'all, and let the night unfold.
Sharp as Rick, but I wouldn't steal a book. Too much love for the ship, y'all, like he said, on the hook. Still a student off the game though, as I write these lines. About to switch from this old flow, told a story, now here is mine. I was on Stephen Ave, not on 17th. I was at the Globe for a docu-screen. They're talking about Calgary, the music, culture, and community. One guy on screen said some funny-ish. Turns out that he worked at the ship. So when he talked right afterwards, he asked my name and if I could spit. I told him yes, and that I was blessed to know some dope MCs who could make great guests. He put me to the test so that I could impress, cause shit pop had died, time to resurrect. I picked up the mic and breathed life into it. Got Catfish on the deck so he could groove it. Couple rap games, the lyricists could prove it on Wednesday night. You know what they're doing.
At the ship, y'all, at the ship, y'all. I'll meet you there in a bit, y'all. Grab a table, it's on, yo. I'll be there, the last call, y'all. It's a ship, y'all, it's a ship, y'all. Fun for the young and old. Let's go down to the ship, y'all, and let the night unfold. Fast forward to the current day, and I still like catching a buzz. Somehow I got old, but the ship it never does. It's still a cool ass place. It's hard for me to believe my old band Blades of Steel played there twice on New Year's Eve. Sometimes I'll still stop by and grab a stool at the bar. There's always someone down to chat with Ricca, Razor Sharp. They got moves head on tap, y'all. The people there are great. I'll always conversate with someone between 18 and 88. At the ship, y'all. At the ship, y'all. I'll meet you there in a bit, y'all. Grab a table, it's on, y'all. I'll be there the last call, y'all. It's a ship, y'all. It's a ship, y'all. Fun for the young and old. Let's go down to the ship, y'all, and let the night unfold.
Nice. I think that's going to be some people's anthem.
I hope so.
You
I
know?
shot a video for it last week at the ship.
Oh.
At Ship Hop. Like, that's K the Chosen.
Right.
And K the Chosen is, a younger guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's resurrected. Like, Ship Hop used to be a periodical thing back in the day.
Right.
And now they have it every 3 months. And he's kind of the central guy of it. Him and Catfish the Wizard. So
Okay, cool. Yeah.
me and him made that track, and we performed it last week. And I've made a little video of that. It'll be on my socials and YouTube.
Nice. And what are your socials?
Ricca Razor Sharp on Facebook and Instagram, and youtube.com/The Sharp One.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and I did hear about that from K the Chosen because he was on Off the Map, which is a show that airs on Sunday, and they were talking about Ship Hop. That was, I think, like a while ago, like maybe even a year ago, but
Could be.
yeah. So that's awesome. That's awesome. It's great. I like that you bridged that gap between, yourself as a ship veteran and a younger guy that's making it happen today, in the scene. And like, as you said in that song, the ship is timeless. It is a classic staple in Calgary's pub scene, and it deserves the love. And you also mentioned in the track before, let the rhythm hit him. The Palomino, which is another classic venue. It hasn't been around as long, but it's been around for a very long time as far as venues and bars go, and it's legendary as well, I would suggest. Both of those, we played together many times and enjoyed different aspects of them. So I love that both of those got shout outs. They both deserve it. They're both sponsors of shows at CJSW, so they're friends of the station, and you can surely get discounts at both of those venues with your CJSW Friends card.
So.
And you had a Friends card story.
Oh yeah. Well, I was at. Now I should know the place. It was in Inglewood.
Yeah.
You get bicycles that are refurbished, and the money goes to a charity to fund, I guess, bicycles for kids, or I don't know. But,
Okay, cool.
They had 15% off with CJSW card. Like, I'm used to getting $1 off beer somewhere and stuff like that.
Right.
Then I'm like 15% off, and the bike that I was buying was $1,000, so that was $150 right there.
Wow.
That pays for like 5 years worth of cards for me or whatever.
Absolutely, and you're a longtime donor as well so that's good. I'm glad to hear. I love when people use the card as for their benefit, and that is a great story I wanted to share. And I didn't even plan it. It wasn't planned to talk about the Friends card, but we all should all the time. Yeah, so that's great. Well, what have you got next for us?
Okay, well, I have a few more features on this album than I usually have.
Okay.
And we got like Old Man Rappers Club, because we had that with like Wiseacre and Iron Lion and King Lou, who we know, and Sabo Forte, who goes back.
Yeah.
But there's some like newer people in my circle. Like every Monday night, I got to say this. Monday nights, I go to a thing called, I guess it's called Monday Tribe Night or whatever. It's put on by Tribe Artist Society.
Okay.
Which is like a group, like it's an indigenous-led, not-for-profit. Like you come there, there's like some aspect of chatting and talking. Somebody gives a little lesson about how to like something to do with music. There's just a lot of like camaraderie. And then for an hour or so, we freestyle cypher. And it's anyone can come, and it's at a room at the Arts Commons. And I've been going there for like a year and a half now, and it's made me look forward to Mondays. And there's some people that I met as a result of that are on this track. This track.
Cool. How many people are on this next track?
Okay, so it's myself, Meds, who is Good Medicine when she's DJing, Meds on the mic, and then Redfoot and Luke Little Chief.
Okay, so it's a crew cut.
Yeah, it's another crew cut. I got 2 full-fledged posse cuts.
Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to see it. And I met one of these people last year at East Town Get Down. I believe you introduced me to somebody.
You met Dwight.
Okay, yeah.
Dwight,
is he an organizer?
Goody does. Yeah, he's like central to it all.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but, really nice guy.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy. You might have met Redfoot too. I think he was there as well.
Okay.
Anyway, there's like such a good group of people at the center of this, and it's like people just drop in, and it's a cool thing.
Yeah, well, it's
like a non-profit, right? It's like a sober place where hip hop lives.
Yes, and that's
the tagline.
Good, and I mean that's great to hear and see happening because, like, you know, we just finished talking about the Ship and the Palomino, and nothing wrong with those places and there being alcohol. Yeah, they're bars and whatever, but there's something to be said for the fact that music and art and culture do not have to take place at a venue that revolves around selling alcohol, right? So I love to hear that, and I'm glad to hear that they've organized that. It's a great place, and people should go.
So you can follow Tribe Artist Society on Instagram and wherever else, and that's where you'll get the scoop.
Cool.
And it's not like a thing where everyone sits and watches someone else on a stage or anything. It's like you come and you're part of it.
Right.
If you want to be.
Yeah, I've seen your pictures and stuff. Yeah. It looks like a true cipher and a group of people that have become, you know, friends. But it looks very welcoming. If I had more time in my life, I would definitely be coming to check that out with you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like young kids come and people, like, I'm on the older end of the spectrum.
Sure.
But it's like just a super inclusive environment. So
love that. Well, let's hear this track.
This track is called Monday Night. Bring it live.
Nice.
Straight old school,
Great medical.
the original YYC.
Write these raps.
Full grown, T-E-R-I-B-E, old school.
Class up, get you act up.
Straight old school,
Great medical.
the original YYC.
Write these raps.
Full grown, T-E-R-I-B-E, old school.
Get up on your feet. My grade medical, put me on a pedestal. Write these raps like a prescription for Adderall. Bring questions to the world to try to answer all. The truth come out. Damn it, my pen work, make quick work with stupid jerks. My mental game is not the same, I'm different. Power to the people, Sir Engine, the tyrant. Ejection is lethal.
What else?
Hey yo, I'm funky like the rhythm. Just quit sitting, get up on your feet and do the funky chicken. Rhymes finger licking, Red's fried chicken. Got the herbs and spices to make you shake a kitten. Rappers is cheating, crummy like Doritos. They mount the drive and they practically Peters. I'm the
Chinook blast.
blowing out the trash with the tribe man and Obi-Wan and Slash.
Hey yo, I'm not hot too, but I visit the hot too. Straight old school, like I'm Heenan and Monsoon or Piper. A true Monday nighter, a mic igniter, roll up in the cipher. Dope since '93 when I got a karaoke machine under the tree and started the MC. Stay poppin', awkward but awesome, like Joey Jeremiah trying to buy condoms. I give you a taste of power and grace anytime a microphone is put in front of my face. It was freestyle rhymes that shone the light bright during darkest times. I make a splash like the Bay of Fun Day or King Kong Bun Day. Thank God it's Monday. Every time that I meet with the tribe, you know that we gonna bring it live.
It's YYC, OG, Aboriginal MC. Sick with the syllables, riding these digital waves. Upgraded to the indigenous ways. And that update got a need of wearing braids. Proudly now we like to smudge. We pray with love, no need to judge. Took the hits,
but still got up. Resilience running in the blood. Today, Redfoot's proud to be a part of the team. So shout out to the tribe, throw up your TPs. Never thought I'd take it this far. The big Reds on the record with Ricca, razor sharp. Monday night, I step to the mic and hit hard. Off the top, no writtens, I freestyle bars. Making up for lost time with each rhyme. When I die, they know I left my soul in every line.
Breathing out those pathogens, so put your fucking mask again. Step into the labyrinth, the Minotaur, dragon's breath. These rappers slow as molasses. Yes, go back to the pen and write it again. Get your glasses up, toast to this magic, bro. Bold like Apache, stretch the burning arrow and let it flow. Hit the foes in the castle, no one can match us. Class up, get you act up, sliced in half, the code of the tribe. We rise like smoke to the sky. Got an entrepreneur mind, I want my people to rise in a system designed to shorten our lives.
Straight old school,
Grade medical.
the original YYC.
Right, these raps.
Full grown, T-E-R-I-B-E, old school.
Class up, get you act up.
Straight old school,
Grade medical.
the original YYC.
Right, these raps.
Full grown, T-E-R-I-B-E, old school.
Get up on your feet.
Hi. It's Razor Sharp. Y'all know who it is. Howdy, hi. Let's go. I carve up beats like ducky snare. Carve ducks, in other words, beyond compare. When the beat drop, I start throwing down. I run it like my dad used to run this town. I make cool rhymes. I hit nice grooves like Trevor, Jamie, and Smake dope tattoos. Ain't no stopping. I'm on the leaderboard like Jody swim golfing. I make people dance on the floor when it's suitable. The way that Misty be making people beautiful. I understand verses, understand choruses. Sorta like Miguel be understanding mortgages. Like Alex and Carol, I'm unleashed and unstoppable. That's how I rock with or without the audible. My rhyme style fresh, never grow stale. Deliver more gems than Sean does mail. When I'm on beat, you can't knock me off. Like my man Darren Hudson when he's rolling on a log. When you hear a rhyme that's delivered by Ricca, it smells so nice that you'll think it's Neige and Pippa. I'm like Santa Claus cause I got the gift. Heads love me like Jilla's Taylor Swift. I'm an old schooler from the Scooty to the Hooters. I sell more rhymes than David Langell sold computers. My rhymes penetrate like they were harpoons, bringing smiles to your face like Nate's cartoons. Pedal to the metal like Andrew Julio. Rock a house party like my name Matt Bulio. My beats are the best whether partying or chilling. I build them by hand like my man Bryce Pillin. When I'm on stage, best believe that I'm killing. Attracting more ladies than a shirtless King Dylan. I make dope beats, I write tight hooks. I got more songs than Lucas Maxwell got books. Super rap talent, clarity and balance. Rack up rhymes like I was Craig Ballish. Raps are impenetrable, force field. So put me to perform like Dan Northfield. I'm dope when I spit, oozing with riz. So pay me with bacon wrap, corn, and ribs. I kick sick rhymes, I drop quick zingers. Bang bang like my homie Ray hit stingers. When the microphone is gripped between my fingers, I'm kinda like the funkiest of all rap singers. I've been getting stupid, making banging rhyme schemes since Dan grabbed a scoop and started slanging ice cream. Ain't no soft serve, I'm hard in the paint like the late Bob Byrne. Well, now you know. Razor Sharp dropping steez like Barney Craffy drop threes. Cape Island's greatest rapper of all time. Ask about me. Even in grade primary, Mrs. Doyle knew all O's outstanding.
Nice. Another spitting track.
I understand verses, I understand choruses, sort of like Miguel be understanding mortgages. That song is called I Sell More Rhymes than David Langell sold computers. And that's my buddy's dad who had like a Radio Shack like way back in the day.
Wow.
So like every line on there is about someone, and like a lot of those characters are from the area of Cape Sable Island, Nova Scotia, where I grew up. But some of them are from here too, as you probably caught.
Yeah, I caught some names, and I was just enjoying it because I was like, oh, this is nice because like you mentioned Misty and stuff like that. It's like, oh, like no one really, like not nobody, but a lot of people aren't going to know what that means. And then all of a sudden my name was thrown in there. So thank you for throwing my name in there, especially in a song about sales, because that's part of the job. And I'm so glad that you mentioned your friend's name that was the Radio Shack owner, because I was like, who is that person? And like, I feel embarrassed that I don't know who they are. Not that I know everybody or who all these people are. Like, he could be founder of
David
IBM
Langell
for all I
was
know.
slanging computers in like the 80s at the Radio Shack, just off the causeway in Southwest Nova Scotia.
Damn. Well, good for him to get a shout
David
out.
Langell. I hope he finds out that there's this song.
This song, yeah. No doubt. Well, that's amazing. That's fun. That was a good one. I like that. I liked all the shout outs and the names, and thank you again for my shout out. The track before Monday night, really dope. Super crew cut there, I thought. Really enjoyed that. The breakbeat, was that Funky Drummer?
That's the Funky Drummer.
Okay, good.
No, I don't know if anyone's ever used that in a hip hop song before, so I thought I would try it out.
To me, that's one of those ones that is obviously like that is truly one of the classic and best known breakbeats of all time. So to me, I consider that like, what do you call it? What's it called when it's like public?
Yeah, like public domain.
Yeah, public domain.
I don't know. Does
like,
the law see it that way?
I don't think so, but it will be
yet?
soon. It's like that tracks from what, the 70s?
Probably, or late 60s or early 70s.
Something like that. So I do. So we're getting on there, but I can't remember. I don't know what the laws are about that. But anyway, it has been used like literally probably about, I think like 2,000 times or something like that. So it's just,
whoever made that stat
free-for-all.
up probably wasn't listening to my album either. So, how many times has it really been used?
That's true. You bring a good point. There's
I think
a lot
I've
of
used it at least a couple times.
Oh yeah, and it's just got an amazing sound. So no shade from me on that. Just curious. This is like a side note on some of them, but I made me think about the Monday night one. Where was that recorded? Where are the vocals recorded? Were they
at my house?
Okay, so you
had
had
my condo,
everybody,
in Mission.
Yeah, you had everybody come down for the vocals and stuff. I just wasn't 100% sure because maybe it's partly done at the Monday night thing, or people did it themselves. I know that happens sometimes.
I just put the microphone literally in my closet and shoved the clothes to the left and to the right. And
right.
That's what it is.
Instant soundproofing.
Yeah.
Love that. Well, good. Sounds great. I liked it. That was dope. I loved that line that I don't remember who it was. I think it was maybe the third or fourth MC said, like, it was he quoted a Biggie line, I never thought that I would take it this far.
And now Big Red's on a record with Ricca Razor Sharp.
Yeah, that was
and that's
dope.
Redfoot.
Like,
and you can
nice.
catch him around town too. He's like performing more and more all the time. Okay, on the Nova Scotia tip, I got another song with, I always have a song with Jess Ben, my friend since like junior high. Yeah. My brother's friend in junior high, really. Yeah. And this one's Jay Cameron also. And he's another Nova Scotia guy that Ben introduced me to. And he's like, in his 40s too. But he's like this, he just put out his first album recently.
Oh.
And then I got him for a verse on this one too. So
sweet.
So I just bump it?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Check this microphone, mic check, 1, 2. Ricca Razor rolling with the East Coast crew. Boxing rock beer is my East Coast brew. I'm down with the bad, you know who. Boom, bap. Beware, it's not a track. Making magic in the rack so you know the track slaps. Put me in your headphones, look at that. Now I keep you company like Chrissy, Janet, Jack. Like Teddy Long, I'm talking smack. So we gonna have ourselves a tag team match. Kicking raps. Working on my stack, getting rid of everything that can only hold me back. Forget about bullshit, forget about spite. It's a brand new day after a long dark night. Keeping shit real, keeping shit classy. I'm ditching all the negativity that harass me. What's that rhythm? What's that sound? Party people getting down. When it hits, no doubt about, I'ma release myself.
Yes, you have to release yourself. You talk so many different ways to so many different people who expect so many different things of you. It's good to be in a place where they got me using my real name. Rhymes on deck for the homie out west, so they gotta be fresh like the fish I sell, punchlines on ice. I express when I rhyme so nice. Dark side of the rap game, find me on Vice. Call me Sneak Eyes, you can find me on Dice. Still waiting for my name in lights. Still then I'm on the beat like white on rice. They can't deal cause the man's so real. Growing like grass for the mass appeal. Download my shit, now that's a steal. Signed with Jay-Z for like $500,000. Rip the contract up and trash the deal. Nobody's gonna tell me how to live my life. Cause I'm stubborn as yeah, that's my type. But I never bark without taking a bite. I move around without making a sound, and I'll shut my mouth if anybody's around. Need an ounce of prevention, I'm taking a pound. 3 up, 3 down while you're raking the mound. And I'm only getting better with age. All blooded in days while I'm climbing the cage. Feet hit the floor, you can hear the bell ringing. It's all over the fat lady singing. As I go back up the ramp, you hear the thing say, there goes the champ. Got the belt laying over my shoulder blades. Everybody in the crowd, they're so amazed. They say that sometimes heroes don't wear capes. I'm on my way to Pennsylvania for a McDonald's date. What's that rhythm? What's that sound? Party people getting down. When it hits, no doubt about, I'ma release myself.
Hey, you, what's that sound? Chorus of jaws bouncing off of the ground. Close your mouth, sweetie, you look like a trout. Fill this cup up with the Guinness Stout. Actually, pass me a schooner. If I'd known we're riding waves, I would've hoisted sails sooner. Down to start a rocket in my down-filled starter jacket. Quarters it pull over, pull it out each October. Takes a bit of a hunt for the front door to spread this. Looking like a horseman, not Bojack, but headless. Before you know it, I release myself. Pop up periscope style to spread some wealth. Now where were we? Always in a hurry. Getting kinda mad like what, me worry? Forrest Gump running through shit, hey, it happens. Learning to set boundaries, making time for some rapping. Raising kids, walking dogs out in the streets. When I was young, I'd always hoped to find this kind of peace. Released, never to be released. I chose to reach different styles of speech. Capiche? What's that rhythm? What's that sound? Party people getting down. When it hit, no doubt about, I'ma release myself. Keep it moving, we keep it moving, keep it moving, and keep it moving, keep it moving, baby, we be moving, keep it moving, we keep it,
Everyone is Kanye mad about someone. Had a few good ideas, a few dumb ones. Everyone's Trudeau, little bit vain. Little bit Biggie Smalls, little Wayne. Everyone's drunk, about to pass out. Everyone is Trump, about to smash that up. Everyone's Jordan, the greatest at something. Everyone's the Raptors, won at least one thing. This a horse race, run it like the Preakness. Everyone is Vegas, got a few secrets. Everyone's Hollywood, soaking up limelight. Everyone's a terrorist, strike when the time's right. You all Brady, no one can compare you. Everyone is Greta about something, how dare you? Everyone's Einstein, everyone's Elon. A genius rising above these peons. peons. Everyone Ronda Rousey when they hit me. Rise to the top, then fall off quickly. Everyone's Tupac, life is a gunfight. Little bit godly, little bit thug-like. Everyone's the queen, just a little bit proper. Everyone Capone, just a little bit mobster. Everyone Chappelle, get laughs when we say shit. Everyone's an astronaut, Earth is a spaceship. Everyone Karl Marx, try and make it better. Everyone is DiBiase, get the cheddar. Everyone's a moralizing go-getter. Everyone is Hester Prynne, get the letter. Everyone's a vagabond trying to get by. All Jimmy Swaggarts living big lies. Everyone's a missionary, say they own soul. Everyone's Batman, everyone's Stone Cold. Everyone wanna shine bright like a lamppost. Everyone want more likes on a last post. Everyone wanna rise up so quickly. Everyone wants their own millions of Swifties. Everyone want their ass kissed with the rah-rah. Everyone want monsters going gaga. Everyone wants their own hive like Beyonce. Everyone's an egomaniac, we're all Kanye.
Club now, come back when you get dope. Listen up, man. Tell me that ain't pimpin', yo. Tell me that ain't pimpin', yo. Come back when you get dope. Come back when you get dough.
I can hurt. I can. I can hurt. I can.
Devastated, no, this wasn't AI generated. Could say I never made it. The player and prayer said the paper, the copy pasted, the premonition, deposition, parallel lines, the polar part upon proposition, proper opposition, the common clicking like tennis, a spring, and a cocky politician, popping also contradiction, domination, only stop on one condition, conversation, true attrition, definition, spew another imposition. It's a coalition, go and get another vision, practicing my lines like a coke fiend, superstition, miss the dress rehearsals in a piece, I'm no traversal, quick, a kiss to universal, hit a kiss and nozzles, when you superstar should have been court-martial, preach like God from the peaks of the castle, peace, here and please, what do I know? Ship to the Amazon, please with a parcel, fogging up the lens, draw a smiley face, not pretend with a smiley face, sucking on the end of a vile taste, you can throw the rest in the fireplace, wipe away the sin like a dry erase, find an ace, in the place where you get bent over, test my luck like a four-leaf clover, leave with a Benz and a black Range Rover, whoa, you know what happens when you get closer, if you can't beat him, but you never be him, once a sucker, always a sucker, how don't you see it, pedos never pee on, you're the one that's getting peed on, if you're into all that, then you're probably European.
Social scene, service me with dopamine. Local fiends yodeling, red of the local scene. Winning, Charlie Sheen jacked on a cocoa bean. Look at me and sexy Brian, God, that's a vocal team. Ovaltine, round team, coke team, sounding. Quote the raven, nevermore. We'll be here forevermore. I've been known to settle scores, call me Skeletor. I don't want to be saltier than kettlecore. No one is for certain. Why we always guess it for? What if I could teleport? Damn, what I'm yelling for? Tito like a swing state, tower like big name, $10 times 50 fans. That's a big gate, big plate of ribs. Deep state of ribs. Live like a lie on a deep state of fibs. How about a bar loan garçon? Get my art on. Fresh Prince perpetrating on a car phone. Is this a real life? Or a farce one? Beg with very little, but occasionally for pardon. To request it, I should give it. Sinking battleships, gotta fake it till you live it. Who am I to analyze every day, fantasize out front? But I guess I have been known to advertise. I'm a judge. Used to know my right from wrong. Used to know my type of song. Used to be so hyper strong. Be the change I wanna see. Like the ebbing flowing sea. High tide, low tide. What the heck you want from me? It feels good just to feel good. But beer to salt and pepper, push it good, push it real good.
I can hurt. I can. I can hurt. I can.
For anyone just tuning in, you're listening to CJSW 90.9 FM in Mokinstis. I'm with Ricca Razor Sharp. The show is Behind the Boards. We're doing a deep dive into the newest album called Gemini Jams, which is coming out May 16th today. It's today. Right now, we're live on the air. Well, we're not live. We're recording this, but this is airing right now. It's May 16th. Go to your streaming service, open it up, type in Ricca Razor Sharp, get the new album Gemini Jams on your phone, and bump it. We just heard 3 tracks from that album. That last one, Ricca, was called Call the Plumber.
Yes, that's right. Featuring Save the West. Somebody else I know from the Monday night Tribe Artist Society night.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask where
Save the West,
who that
aka
was.
Sexy Ryan.
Okay, nice. I like it. I like this flow. That was a great track, an MC's track, really, because you guys were both just dropping bars like nonstop there. I liked it. By the way, I'm speeding up because we are, kind of coming down to the end of the show. We still have some songs. I don't want to hear them all. We're All Kanye was an interesting one. I like you have those thought-provoking songs on every album, multiples in many cases. That was no exception because, good commentary there, good snapshot of the world. What was the sample? The vocal sample?
You know what it came from? It was like something I found on YouTube that was like an hour of music from Kmart in the 1980s, like just in-store shopping.
What?
And I took that little snippet out of it and looped it.
That is so funny. Cool.
Remember, Kmart?
Yeah, but I don't remember the music.
Wow. So if you suddenly want to buy like cheap toiletries and housewares, that's why.
Damn. Okay. Interesting. I thought it was going to be something else, but I did not see that coming. So well done.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
Yeah. I was like expecting, oh yeah, that's off Tracy Chapman's album that came out in 1992. Before that, we heard Release Myself, which I thought was that a play on Method Man's song? Yeah. And then at the end of the song, it presented itself as that. So that's featuring Just Ben and Jay Cameron, both from Nova Scotia. I know Just Ben from your past albums, but Jay Cameron I'd never heard before, and I was digging the flow. I said, what does this remind me of besides Ice-T? And I still don't know the answer to that, but and I hope that if he hears this, that he takes that as a compliment, because Ice-T is, I think, one of my favorite rappers, like from back in the day and stuff like that.
I never thought that until you said it, but okay, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, anyway, that was dope. I like it. And I also got to give a special shout out to the instrumental outro that you played at the end of that song. When we were kind of here off mic, you said, it's deep enough in the album that I started to kind of let my freak flag fly and play some music. And you know what? Good for you. And I don't think that is something you need to bury. And let's say next May Day 2027, let's hear some more instrumental bits that you want to play out, because you should.
All right. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. All right. What's next? You don't even have to tell us. If you want to just go in, we can. And
all right. Well, this song's called track 14. Get on the Go Train.
Let's go.
Hey. Get on the Go Train. 'Cause Go Train goes with or without you. Hey. Watch your news. Algo. Algorithm and blues. Yo. We had a good run. Did you really, 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 really think this would end with us? It's all ones. Zeros. DNA is puny. A recipe for weakness. History may not be kind to the species previously known as mankind. Miles will be blown and gnashing of teeth. We laughing out loud, but weeping beneath. Sleeping in, pressing the snooze button. We the big cheese, you can't tell we nothing. The pocket monster is real, it's not bluffing. The crossover's coming, it's mad bugging. Hey. Here with the monkeys, and just like monkeys, we took off in boxes we've been placed in by something higher. We're so cute, relics of a bygone era. is simply people. And I'm a simple person in my mission era.
Sometimes I wear my headphones even without tunes. It's like creating a room with walls to guard goons. Cartoons animate the metro. The main mind frame is think fast, step slow. Bus bench zombies frozen in time. Trying to survive both dead and alive. I smile at people, both beautiful and otherwise. No extended eye contact, it's a compromise. Shades serve as a silver screen. What it means, this ain't none but a scene. Smiling faces extending at me, but just beyond glass like a vending machine. Unreal, so I need not feel. Money's growing like grass with the mass appeal. Do the masses feel this? The same as I experience. The city is raw but also delirious. Stairway to heaven with the symbols of wealth. Solitude of the public, poor mental health. Lives isolated, carefully curated. Faced with a matrix Satan created. Baited by clout, either real or imagined. Mundane tasks reconfigured as pageant. Love on a menu, left, right, I tend to extend through symbolic friendships I've been through. Block after block, tale after tale. All these condos are luxury jails. Everything at a veil, but not actualized. We need a life raft for these factual lies that drown out millennia of human evolution. A pocket buzz ain't no hug substitutions. A box, it's not the same as good folks, and all it adds up to is 15 smokes. 15 smokes, they say 15 smokes. The Surgeon General doesn't think it's a joke. He said the detriment of loneliness is the equivalent of 15 smokes, I guess, every day. Because of loneliness, premature death rises 30% because loneliness is known to be correlated with stroke and heart disease. This ain't me, it's medical professionals saying solitude may lead to your processional. Another study found that the number of men who report having 5 or more close friends has been cut in half the last 50 years. Something is lost without these peers. Also, churches and community associations are seeing declining attendance. So hold your loved ones close because digital connection is a digital hoax. We're all trying to cope and stay the hell away from these 15 smokes.
Synthesizer, I sound like a hit provider. I drink a beer, I sip the cider. Might talk to your girl, might sit beside her. Flow in, I'll make y'all blush. On the mic quicker than a Jake Paul punch. Sick on a beat, I'm simply dope. Super producer Quincy Jones.
Do the math, sip bourbon in a bubble bath. Making it rain, Lux lifestyle, Big Daddy Kane. Drop the elbow, stop the ball like Dusty Rhodes, Dustin Wall. Never am I ever gonna bust it dull. I bust it hype on a budget mic. This ain't Halifax, but I'm still exploding. Where's the ocean? Alberta, Scotia.
Alberta, Tobin, if you didn't know this. Grew up in the city that's the coldest.
I flip from crazy calm to all fired up like a hazy blonde.
me tell you what the ladies want. I book spa days for 80s moms. I cook a good breakfast in bed and never leave a lady on red.
So what you call this? Got you dropping y'all pants. Do you in the 80s, yo, I made them all dance.
Flex wherever I'm going. Ballin' out like my fly's open. You gotta flaunt it, well you got it. The sub bass shakes the whole place like it's haunted.
Haunted, like the rose and crown, or the elephant and castle as they call it now. And the cat and fiddle, this shit's crazy. Drink a pint now, I'm ghost like Swayze.
Make your whack rappers pay like a first date. Don't recycle bars, this is not Earth Day. Go ahead, shake your booty like an earthquake. Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Alberta Scotian.
Alberta Toby. Flex, flex, flex wherever I'm going.
Drink a pint now, I'm ghost like Swayze.
Sub bass shakes the whole place like it's haunted. Place like it's haunted. Sub bass shakes the whole place like it's haunted.
Yo, I made them all dance.
Keeping it moving.
I haven't listened to this album since I uploaded it like a month ago.
Wow.
And now that I'm hearing it in a different atmosphere and everything, it's like, it's on a ride. Like I had like some emotional content, and then me and Jam Buster from Monday night just kind of like talking crap on bars.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that was that set, and I'll be quick here, but yeah, 15 Smokes, serious topic, right? You're talking about mental health and those things which are important, channeling some Guru Rakim Maestro vibes on the cool. vocals. All very good. I'm sure you agree. Also, get on the Go Train. Such a master you are of delivering profound messages in a simple delivery. So that's the quickest way I can say that. And let's see what else you got, because we're running out of time.
I think we got 6 more minutes to play 6 more minutes of music. So these are the last 2 songs on the album.
Perfect.
I got a comedic song ranting about the modern state of baseball, and then just like a banger to take it home.
Vin Scully started making the call. The baseball players used to slap the ball. They slapped the ball to the opposite field. A 300 average, a thing that was real. The baseball fans would clap their hands, whether watching on the TV or live in the stands. The baseball players making the fun, stealing the bases, dropping the bunts. But then something happened and it kind of was evil. The baseball players started taking the needle. They take the needle to build the muscle, they build the power, forget the hustle. They hit the home run ball over the fence. They jogging the bases, waving their hands at the gal in the stands like that was a homer. I'm the man. Then some nerds start study the math, sharpen the pencil, and had a brain flash that the base hit guy was the thing of the past. Let's go to the draft and get the guy who can bash. We need a muscle man to win in the future, cause World Series title can be won by computer. They swing for the fences, sometimes they go there. Most times swish at the air. But chicks dig the long ball, it's kind of a trend though. Like RBI baseball, you play on Nintendo. So what do I care if you call me the A-hole? My name is the A-Rod, I dated the J-Lo. But how about the pitcher? More of the same. Computers say we need 10 pitches a game. And if you ask me, the computer is lame. You get so many pitches, you forget the name. The pitcher throw heater, hot like the fire. The pitcher throw curve, change up in the slider. The batters all fail to hit the home run now. The umpy say, back to the dugout. But here come the manager to make the change. I guess the computer said to turn the page. So here come the next guy, but it ain't the same. They slugged the ball, it wasn't his day. And now the other team is ahead in the game. And where is the manager that made the change? The camera gonna show him playing his dumb roll back in the dugout, fingering butt. So flush that money ball down the can. But don't ask me, I'm just a fan. I try to change the channel, but I just cannot quite. Cause I love with the baseball, I addict for life. What's got 14 thumbs and so hot right now? Audible Intelligence. And for all y'all out there listening, the best part is, when we're hot for you. So hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, hot. Say that like my boy, half of y'all clothes is soft like muffins. So hot.
Spotify or your FM dial, we sending out love from across the miles. So go with the flow, down with windows, up with stereos. Fresh rhymes on my forte, even though I be way past 40. Drop bars for some foreplay, swipe right on my profile, shorty. My rhymes are like rap porn, cause excitation in rap form. I make magic every time my Mac's on. Find me streaming on all major platforms.
Look at this, not a dry seat in the house. And I'm gonna treat this beat like Rick James did a couch. Audible is speaking at the top of the charts. And now it's the turn of Mr. Ricca Razor Sharp. So put this on your wish list, ask for this for Christmas. This is business, can I get a witness? I'm hitting this, give me 8 and I'm fitting it. Call me cracker like it cause I'm without a Ritz biscuit.
Why Zach's Doverville dominates the airwaves. Iron Line and Equation top local chart. Behind the Boards CJSW's best new show. Stelladora stunning success. Ghost Cartridge gains national acclaim.
On your Spotify or your FM dial, we sending out love from across the miles. So go with the flow, down with windows, up with stereos.
I'm feeling alright, rising like Fahrenheit. My highness is rising like Celsius. I'm feeling hot for you, streaming and heating up, breathe the fumes.
Like Led Zepp, I ramble on. Classic Calgary like the Saddle Dome. So come get you a taste. The only difference is I can't be replaced.
Audible intelligence. Audible intelligence. Audible intelligence age like fine wine. The older they get, the hotter they are.
I'm a psycho, disco, alligator. A stone cold, old school MC player. Staying hot for all of you. It just feels like the right thing to do.
So hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, hot.
Say that and like my boy. Half of y'all clothes just soft like muffins.
So hot, so hot, so hot, so hot, hot.
Say that and like my boy. Half of y'all clothes just soft like muffins.
Calgary, we hot for you. Alberta, we're hot for you.
That was awesome. Thank you for taking us through that journey of your new album, Gemini Jams, that's out today on all the major streaming platforms. And thank you for that shout out. I can't believe that this show and this station got a shout out on this last song of the album. That was unexpected as well. So thank you. Was that the one you guys did in the one day together?
Yeah, that was one of them. Like, we were buzzed. There's no question. You know that whole thing, like, ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah.
Because that may be one of the more ridiculous things that has ever come out under the Audible Intelligence banner. And I didn't exactly get, like, the rest of the crew to sign off on it, but here it is.
Oh, well, who knows? Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Let it fly. The baseball rap rant that you did, hopefully you're getting some traction on that. You saw you did a video for it, right?
A little video for that, which is as ridiculous as the song itself.
Okay. Well, sounds fun, and I think people that understand baseball might appreciate it more than I do, and I hope that they do.
I hope so, yeah.
All right, awesome, man. I appreciate you coming through and giving us a sneak peek and showcasing this album. It's really enjoyable, as they always are. So thank you very much. And why don't you tell the people what you've got going on in the coming days, weeks, months?
Okay. Well, May 24th is the big one because I'm performing at East Town Get Down on 17th Ave Southeast.
Yeah.
Over by the neighborhood of your youth, Dover.
Yes.
And I don't know if people don't know what that is. Probably they do, but if you don't, it's a 1-day thing, and it takes place. You buy a wristband or whatever. You go to all different bars and restaurants, all walkable. There's a food aspect to it. There's bands of all genres, performers of all genres of music, and I've never been a part of it before. I mean, we were there last year as fans, and I'll be a fan as soon as I get off the stage. But I'm on at 8:00 p.m. at TG Juice Bar.
Nice.
And there's just a bunch of other cool artists on that festival as there is every year. So
Absolutely, and it's getting a lot of love because they're a sponsor of the show, and CJSW shows loves the East Town Get Down. It is my favorite festival. I'm happy you'll be performing at
coming?
it. I don't know yet,
I shouldn't try to peg you down.
But anyway, okay. Anything else that you wanted to shout out before we go?
Just thanks to you and thanks CJSW for always showing me love. Ricca Razor Sharp on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and Gemini Jams is a new album, so check it out.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you again for coming through. And listeners, stay tuned for Mint Condition right here on CJSW 90.9 FM.